Apple news. So it's been a while since we've done one of these, but we're ready to do one today. So, with my Apple news, I'm going to start with the iPhone 10. Now, Apple is going to be killing the iPhone 10. In the summer, Apple will stop producing the iPhone 10 in favour of the new iPhones that are coming out later this year, which will be 3 new models, which will have a 6.1-inch LCD model, which actually is going to get rid of 3D Touch, which makes me actually think that it's going to be the next iPhone SE. Although, really, would it really be called iPhone SE? I mean, why iPhone SE? Like, where's the appeal in the iPhone SE? I mean, iPhone SE 2, it can't be another iPhone SE. Like, it can't have anything to do with the iPhone SE line, simply. So, to be honest, totally, my naming scheme for the new iPhones will be iPhone Plus, and iPhone Pro, or something like that. Because who knows what numbers they're going to use. I actually can't see them using any sort of number in here, because I mean they've sort of hit the iPhone 10, and I mean they can't go iPhone 9 because it'll make it sound less superior than the iPhone 10, and they can't go iPhone 11 without releasing iPhone 9, which will then again seem less superior to something that they've killed. So who knows what they're going to call it. But they will be ceasing production in the summer. The 8 and 8 Plus and that will remain at a lower price, obviously, as is normal with most iPhones, and changes to when they bring out their next iPhones. Now, this is not totally uncommon. I mean, Apple have done this before, like they did it with the iPhone 5. So we have seen it before, and I'm not saying it's not common or anything, because, like I said, we've seen this before. So we'll just have to wait and see. And I mean, it's exactly what they did with the iPhone 5 when they brought out the iPhone 5C. So new reports are saying that they'll have another 5.8-inch OLED model, another 6.5-inch model, and then coming in underneath that is a 6.1-inch LCD model. Now, this will feature an A10 or A11 chip, Face ID, and stuff like that. The near bezel-less design, so it'll be taking on the same sort of design as the iPhone 10, just in a different way. So next, iOS 11.3. So Apple have released iOS 11.3, macOS 10.13.4, I believe it is, and tvOS 11.3, watchOS 4.3, they're all in beta now. So with iOS 11.3, we get new features which aren't quite here yet, like the battery health monitor and stuff like that. And we also get a horrible glitch with VoiceOver. Now, with VoiceOver, the battery's only showing you every 5%, which is not good. So, for example, it will say 50% and then it will say 45%. So you don't actually see your real battery percentage. Now, I have sound here, and I will show you the new sound effect for iOS 11.3. When I increasing your volume, you're going to hear this sound with VoiceOver.
1819. 7 notifications.
So instead of the classic sound, that's what we get now. Now, who knows if this will stay? I kind of like it. I kind of prefer it, to be honest. But who knows if Apple will keep it. Now, I've got iOS 11.3 running on my iPad, which is kind of a stupid idea. I mean, it's one of my main devices. It's also running on my iPhone 7, which I don't really use for anything except beta testing now. Obviously, the 8 Plus is on 11.2.5, which if it didn't have that battery glitch, I may have updated it. I mean, 11.2.5 kind of seems boring. I mean, with 11.3, we got messages in iCloud now. That new privacy icon as well that looks like 2 people shaking hands and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's quite a smart update. And, I mean, who knows? There is code in there as well for the new iPad Pros. So, we could be seeing that new iPad Pro. Apple have seemed to automatically disable throttling of the battery in 11.3 as well, which I'm really liking. I mean, well done, Apple. Obviously, the battery features are on their way in another beta version, and we'll have to see what Apple push out with that, but they are on their way, and Apple are going to be pushing out a lot of features and stuff like that. They are going to kill it, the throttling, hopefully. I mean, it won't be totally dead, but it will be more transparent. It will notify you and stuff like that, so you will know if your battery is going to be throttled, so you can turn that feature off, which is a good idea, so well done, Apple. We've also got new Animoji for the iPhone 10, and if you want to find out everything new, basically, just go watch my preview video. Obviously, we've got ARKit 1.5 and stuff like that. But if you want to find out more detail about all that, then go watch my preview video. So, a jailbreak could be possible for iOS 11.2. This comes after Apple basically have exploits to do with Bluetooth in iOS 11.2, which is also actually there in tvOS 11.2 apparently. So, an Apple TV jailbreak, I mean, that would be pretty awesome, right? I mean, I've got my Apple TV here. I've not had a jailbreak yet. I want a jailbreak, but who knows? We may get a jailbreak. We may not get a jailbreak. It's something we're going to have to wait and see, and we'll just see what the answer is eventually. But iOS, obviously, there'll be more chance of someone working on a jailbreak for iOS than there would for tvOS. But, you know, the dream of getting a jailbreak for tvOS is pretty nice. But this is all to do with Bluetooth, so if you can, I recommend right now, as soon as you can, go back down to iOS 11.2, not 11.2.x, just stay on 11.2, and you should be alright there. Now, I'm actually not going to be doing this. I may do it with the iPhone 7. The only problem is, by the time iOS 11.3 is out of beta, they will not be signing it, which is kind of annoying and inconvenient, because I really want to test 11.3 for iPhone battery life, just so I can give you guys updates on how iPhone batteries are going to perform. And I don't want to jailbreak my iPad, because obviously I don't want to mess up the warranty on it or anything. The iPhone 7 has no warranty now. But like I said, I want to do battery tests. I want to show you these battery features and stuff like that, because the main reason I actually install these updates, as well as obviously for me wanting to test these updates, the main reason I actually install these is obviously for YouTube, and I want to just show you around the updates and that. And as soon as I get my hands on these battery features, I will drop a video, obviously, showing you the menus and that. Possibly if they're still signing 11.2, I'd go back, but you know, who knows? They might actually not be signing 11.2, but we'll see. I can't imagine they will be signing it for much longer. So, you know, if you're a jailbreaker and you really want to jailbreak but you've updated, take your chance, go back down, and you may find that you get a jailbreak due to this Bluetooth exploit. I mean, it might come to nothing, but obviously 11.1.2 is a good place to be at the minute, just saying. 10.3.3 is also a good place to be if you've got older devices that you haven't updated, that are still on 10.3.3, just due to the fact that there was a jailbreak a while ago. For example, the iPhone 5 can now be jailbroken, so if you've got an iPhone 5 lying around, then I'd really recommend just, you know, staying there, getting it out, obviously, running the jailbreak on it, because that, like the 4S, is going to be jailbreakable forever now. That is it now. The 4S can always be jailbroken because it doesn't get any more updates, and it's on 9.3.5. And along with the iPhone 5, which is on 10.3.3, that also will always be a jailbreakable phone, for the simple reason that it doesn't get updates anymore. So that will be staying on that version. So if you lot want to jailbreak now, like right this second, the best thing you can do, and you don't want to jailbreak your main phone, the best thing you can do is to get your iPhones that are running iOS 9.3.5 or 10.3.3, which also has a 64-bit jailbreak as far as I know. Best thing you can do is get hold of them devices now, and, you know, just install the update, guys. You know, it's going to be worth it. I mean, who doesn't want a jailbreak? So just get the updates installed and enjoy the jailbreak. You know, if you've got any jailbreak questions, let me know. I'll be happy to give you some jailbreaking advice and that. So if you've got any questions with jailbreaks and stuff like that, let me know. You can reach me out on Twitter at technologic_YT. Obviously, technologic, capital TECHNO, capital LOGIC_YT. You can reach me out there if you've got any jailbreak questions or anything, or just any general comments or questions and that. And I'll get back to you, and, you know, we can sort you out with a jailbreak and stuff like that. I'm not saying we won't. And, yeah. So if you've got any jailbreak questions, any questions in general, then follow me on Twitter. It's technologic_YT. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of Apple News. I am going to try to bring them to you, like, more. It's just, like, kind of, Apple News videos is sort of hard to do, because news is always changing, and I don't actually want to bring you outdated news. So I've waited, and I've collected everything that I can. And this is my Apple News video for this week. Hopefully I'll do one next week or the week after. Maybe I'll make them every 2 weeks. But who knows? So I've actually enjoyed making my Apple News video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed making it. And I will see you in the next one.